Okay, guys, let me share this on Twitter. I'm just back online for a little bit. I'm not really interested in being known today. Waiting for my credit day. If you have a soft check system at work or something, you probably know what my new credit score is by now. But because I use my banking system, it updates exactly every month. So I have 2 more days to go before I know my updated credit score. Hopefully, it has updated. If you've done a soft check on me, you know how people can get. I don't know. Do you know if it has updated or not? I don't know. I don't know. All right. So this is my video diary. I don't think I'm talking out of school. All right. So at the moment, I have two ISPs, and one I'm paying for because I'm actually using. And you know what type of ISP I have? The technician comes and switches off the other network and turns on the other network. So for sure, physically, I only have one, but through some kind of like customer service, sort of like customer service lanes, which to me are is a little bit impractical, or even like false or disingenuous, should I say? Disingenuous. Um, that they, it's a technicality where my former ISP has refused, so like to turn off my billing, even though I'm no longer using their bandwidth. And so I said, look, this to me is sort of like anathema to customer service, because it defeats the whole purpose of customer service. Especially, it's not like insurance or healthcare or something, or you know what I mean. And so I took it to the the agency, what Supreme Court nomination in USA Judge Brett Kavanaugh, is so often criticizing one of these government agencies. But let me tell you the story, right? This ISP is owned by a bigger telecom that owns several of these major minor carriers, right? Telecom service carriers in smaller regions. And guess what? I was reading news about them. They themselves do not follow the rules. Thinking about how Judge Brett Kavanaugh is so pro law, this company themselves do not follow the rule of the law. Because right now, right, they are in a legal battle with several other major carriers in Canada. All right. And the drama unfolds like this. All right. One of the carriers, supposedly, I don't want, like, this is still, going through the trial process. I don't want to come to any judgments. But one courier, a major courier, supposedly broke the law. And so the courier that I am also complaining about responded, but not by going to the regulatory agency. They responded sort of like behind the scenes with their own IT management response, right? And so, having done that, the courier that they have a grievance with actually took them to the regulators. All right. So now they're saying, look, the reason we behave this way is because the person complaining about us broke the law in the first place. But guess what? If they did, you're not supposed to respond that way. You know what I mean? It's like you are not supposed to play vigilante. You're not supposed to take the law into your own hands. You know what I mean? Like, if your house got broken into, you're not supposed to all of a sudden like put booby traps and landmines on your yard. You're supposed to call the cops. This is how this game is played with telecom industry. So so that's pretty much their whole drama in a nutshell. Is one courier broke the law with them, and behind the scenes, their own IT and management came to this decision to respond a certain way, and that got like the first courier to go to the regulators and file grievance, and then so their response to the regulator is the reason we did this is because they broke the law in the first place. But you're not supposed to take the law into your own hands. So both are wrong. This one is the first party is wrong for doing it, but also the second party is wrong for taking the law into their own hands. That's my interpretation of the situation. Just like if a crime has been committed, you're not supposed to take the law into your own hands, or else you yourself are a criminal. Only criminals take the law into their own hands. You know what I mean? Like turf or street shooting or something. Only criminals, gangs, take the law into their own hands. But if you're a law-abiding citizen, if somebody infringes on your, breaks the law, you're not supposed to take the law into your own hands. And it's like, well, aren't you supposed to talk like neighbors? Buddy, I tried talking to you like a neighbor, and you took your multi-million-dollar corporation and you told me to shut it. All right? So that's so much for talking like neighbors. All right? Like, fuck this thing about talking like neighbors. All right? You pull that stunt on me. I try to talk to you like a neighbor, or like like one of these general public consumers, and like you keep billing me. You understand? So I bring it to the regulators, and now you're going to respond in kind that I broke some kind of law. All right? So fuck this thing. You saying we're supposed to talk like neighbors? You don't talk like neighbors at all either. All right? So there is no talking like neighbors. If somebody breaks the law, you just have, in this kind of telecom game, between carriers and also between customers and the corporation, you just have to take it to the regulator.